This is grade 5, module 6, lesson 3, and the objective in this module is to name points using coordinate pairs and use the coordinate pairs to plot points. So we're looking at question number 1, and it says use the grid below to complete the following tasks. So we're going to construct a y-axis that passes through points y and z, and here's our grid here. We're going to construct a perpendicular x-axis that passes through points z and x. We're going to label the origin as 0. The y-coordinate of w is 2 3/5. We're going to label the whole numbers along the y-axis. And E says the x-coordinate of v is 2 2/5, and we're going to label the whole numbers. Okay. So again, this is what our grid looks like. Okay, and part A says construct a y-axis that passes through points y and z. Okay, so we'll do that right now. Okay, there's the y-axis going through y and z. And then B says construct a perpendicular x-axis that passes through points z and x. Okay, and there it is right there. There's the x-axis. And label the origin as 0, and the origin is where the x-axis and the y-axis intersect, so that's going to be right here. So I'm going to put my 0 right there. Actually, I'm going to use a different color for that, so it doesn't blend so much. Okay. Okay. Part D says that the y-coordinate of w, which is right here, is 2 3/5. So we're going to label the whole numbers along the y-axis. So if I know that this is 2 3/5, I'm going to just start off by counting by fifths just to see where that would land me for the w. So I know that this first line would be 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5 are 1, 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5 are 2, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So that means that each one of these units is going to be 1/5. So in labeling the whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to label that as 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll label that as 2. Okay, now the x-coordinate of v, which is down here, v is 2 2/5, and we're going to label the whole numbers. So again, I'm going to try to see if I can count by fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 1. 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, that's 2, 1, 2. Okay, so each one of these is also 1/5. I'm labeling the whole numbers. 2, 3, 4. This is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 2. Okay. All right, so we did question 1. That was A through E for that. Okay. Noticing the origin, again, this might be something new for our students. We're labeling that as 0, and just counting by fifths to get to label our whole numbers on the x and the y axis.